So we're currently at the Fushimi Inari Shrine here in Kyoto, and it's currently 5:30 in the morning. The reason we've come here at 5:30 is because this might be one of the most popular spots for tourism. We wanted to avoid the crowds, and it's worked because we are here completely alone.
There is nobody else here. It's so peaceful, so quiet, and it kind of makes it feel a little bit better with the rain, I think.
With over-tourism in Japan continuing to make headlines, we wanted to spend our week attempting to avoid the crowds, and it turns out waking up at 5 AM in the pouring rain guarantees a quiet visit even to the most popular locations.
This is dark of this one. Feels like night time again. Oh my god, the rain is so heavy now.
I can't believe there's no one here, but I can also believe there's no one here. Because, like, we're the only idiots to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to walk here. Alright, so we've been here over an hour now. People are starting to show up. So we're getting out of here.
Out of this rain.
So yesterday turned out to be a little bit of a fail. It ended up raining all day, so we hid from the rain. We've woken up super early again today. It's currently 5:15 in the morning, and we've come out to explore. We're often confronted with the decision between wanting to see the most popular attractions and the desire to experience something authentic without the hordes of other tourists. So far we've seen about 3 people. We've come to realise that the way to experience the most popular attractions in their true authentic form is to wake up before everyone else.
It's such a different experience of seeing it when everything's closed.
Oftentimes you can get a few hours of sightseeing in before the crowds start to appear, which you then move on to the less popular locations. We started the visit to Kyoto by ticking off popular attractions, shrines, temples, walking streets, but after spending our first 2 weeks in Japan doing exactly that, we wanted to do something different. So we've been in Japan for like 2 weeks now. I feel like we've seen so many shrines, temples, castles or gardens. We need to find something else to do. So we hopped on a train and headed out to the city until we found ourselves in the lakeside town of Otsu. Alright, so we just jumped on a train for 20 minutes. We've arrived at Lake Biwa, which is actually the largest lake in Japan. So let's see what there is around here.
I love that we literally saw the lake on the map, clicked the nearest place we could go to, and we just got on the train, and now we've got this insane view.
Also, there's no one else here. We have successfully found somewhere where there are no tourists. The town was exactly what we were looking for that day. More nature, less cars, and no people. Although Japan may be deemed as over-tourismed, there's definitely places you can come to get away from the crowds. I think it's just really touristy in specific destinations at specific locations in those destinations. We're very last minute today. Just made it. Alright, so we've just arrived in a place called Nara, which was once the capital of Japan, and it was the capital for over 1,000 years. We've just taken a day trip here because we read that's all we need, and we read a quick list of things to do here, and it seems to be mainly temples and shrines, but there seems to be one really unique thing that we're going to check out.
The deers in Nara Park. Apparently there's over 1,200 wild deers all around Nara, and they just roam freely.
It feels so weird walking around. There's deer everywhere, and we've only seen deer like maybe 3 times in our entire travels. Apparently they even use the crosswalks like humans do. Oh my god, look how small this one is.
Never crossed the zebra crossing with a deer before.
So it looks like you can buy biscuits to feed them, and then when you're feeding them you can bow, and they'll bow back before they take the biscuit off you.
intense. They did bow though. I think if there was only like one around, then you'd get them to bow properly, but they just get so many, it just gets a bit overwhelming.
Right, we may have made it look as if we were in a park full of deer all alone, but in reality this place is super touristy. There are people everywhere. And I know we were trying to avoid the crowds for this video, but this place is so unique, we had to come and see it. Alrighty everybody, we have made it to the busy city of Osaka. We arrived here yesterday off the train from Nara and we're getting a late start to the day today. Osaka is our last stop in Japan and for some reason we have done no research on what there is to do. We both kind of just looked at each other and was like, where are we even going, where are we heading? So we're just gonna walk around, see what we come across. Okay, we're on the Ferris wheel.
Feels like I'm in a fish tank.
That's a long way down. I feel like the first half of this video was us trying to avoid the crowds in tourist spots, but now we've kind of just embraced the fact that the cool things to do are just really touristy, so we're just doing the full-on tourist things. Okay, we've decided to come to the busiest place in the whole of Japan, probably, Universal Studios. And it is busy.
It is so busy, but it was a no-brainer. We had to come here. I'm so excited.
Yo, that's sick. That's so cool.
Oh my god, this is insane.
It's a little bit ironic that in our quest to avoid the crowds on the final leg of our journey, we ended up at the busiest place in the country. This place is so cool.
It's so much better than I ever imagined.
But there's a reason these attractions are so popular. Okay, this is pretty cool. There's a reason these destinations bring in the crowds.
This place is amazing.
And after spending 2 weeks in Japan,
I'm so excited.
it's clear to see
That was insane.
that there's many reasons why everyone is coming here.
Brilliant. Loved it.